Welcome in, welcome in. Anybody here? Anybody here? Uh-oh. Anybody here? Welcome to the live. I'm just basically getting these rhinestone little pieces out before I start. It's a 3-piece template that is really in one. I'm just getting out the actually little flock dots. I just recently cut this out. So I'm going to go in here and make sure all of the holes are completely out. Once they are, I'm going to go ahead and start on my template. I'm just using this cutting board because it's sticky, and this is a way that I can take off the extra flock dots that might be on here. But I'm just working on an easy rhinestone design. It's not going to be a hard, complicated design. Okay, I think I am basically done. And I'm going to use the colors. This is a silver. It's a crystal. I'm going to use a crystal. I'm going to use a sapphire. And I'm also going to use like a blue mix that I have together. Just making sure I have no more dots. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to move this out the way. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put down my cardstock. I always like to take and put all of my rhinestone templates on cardstock. If I don't put it on cardstock, I like to put it on some type of plastic that I can take and be able to reuse it at a later time. I'm going to go ahead and tape this down. Tape it right in the middle. And then I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to go ahead and brush in my rhinestones. So I have a dark blue, a light blue, and a crystal that I'm going to brush in. All right, I'm going to turn it like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this in like this. And this is silver, so I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. Put it down just like that, right in the middle. I have extra strips right here. I'm going to go ahead and take these extra strips. And I'm going to go ahead and put them on the side. By me putting them on the side, I'll be able to hold on and keep it from moving around. I'm going to do just like that. And these are just my extra rhinestone template block material I'm going to use on the side. Okay, now this is silver. So I'm going to get my silver rhinestones. And I'm going to get my brush. I'm going to put in a nice amount. I'm going to get my KT mask, which I am going to use. I did find a sheet of it so I don't have to bring out that big roll. So I'm going to take a piece of this. And then me getting this piece out, I want to make sure I go ahead and already have it cut out. This will make it easier for when I do my design. Go right across like this. Then I'm going to cut it again because this is a two-part I had on here. So we got this right here. And then I'm going to go in so that I can do the bottom part, which is my words. And I'm going to be able to, don't want to cut too far in. And I'm going to be able to use that to go right across. Okay. And I think that'll fit. If not, I will make it bigger. But I'm going to start at the top and work my way through. Welcome in if anybody is in here. I don't know if anybody decided to join me or not. But I'm going to keep on going. If you are in here, you are in the bushes, thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. I'm going to use a painter's brush. I have this size brush, and I also have my big painter's brush. This one right here. So I'm going to start with this small one right here. And we're going to keep going. I'm going to go ahead and start at the top. Put a nice amount right in the middle. Okay. And like I said, these are the baby's booty rhinestones. And these are your crystal hot fix rhinestones. We're going to go ahead and start with them. And we're going to brush, brush, brush. Brush them right on in. Thank you for whoever is in the bushes. I greatly appreciate you coming in to rock out with me. I don't know who you are since you are in the bushes, but I do know somebody's in the bushes. Somebody in the bushes watching. I don't bite. You can make yourself known. Okay, and just like that, we're going to brush right in. As you can see, they go in pretty good. We're going to go across just like that. Brush, brush, brush. Push them right in the hole. We're going to go across like that. Like that. Like that. And we're going to keep going. Yep, like that. So I hope everybody has had a wonderful day. It is a Monday. It's not too bad here where I am. The weather was like in the 50s, close to the 60s, so it was pretty good today. Thank you for coming in. Still at work, but watching and supporting already gave thumbs up. Thank you for living natural for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. You just say you listening. I appreciate you. But I'm gonna work on these rhinestones. I'm gonna get this design in. I'm gonna put it on a sweatshirt. And then we're gonna be done because I'm not gonna be on here too long. I just wanted to go ahead and basically make this design. So this will be my fourth day of my Vlogmas, which I call Bluemas. And we will be done for the day. Okay. And these are going in pretty good. These are what are called your SS10s. And they are good. They are good. They're going in good. They're going in great. Hey, Queen, I appreciate you coming in. How are you this evening? I'm just working on a rhinestone design. It's in 3 parts. I am brushing in right now my SS10s, which is crystal rhinestones. And after that, I will be going ahead and work on the name part that's going to go at the top of my sweatshirt. But it's in 3 parts, and I'm going to use 3 different colors. I'm brushing in, like I said, the crystal now, but I have 2 different shades of blue that I'm going to use. One of them is a mix, and another one is a sapphire that I'm going to use. I'm doing good. Thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you. I think I might have put too many in down here. Because normally, I mean, I've gotten better with this brush now. But normally, when I take and I use my picking tool, I don't have all this, have to brush, brush, brush. I just use that picking tool, pick, and we done. Well, it takes practice, and I'm getting a whole lot better with this brush. I look up sometime and amaze myself. You never know until you practice though. It works, honey. You gotta keep it moving. Okay, we have brushed that completely in. Making sure all of them are turned up right. They are. Okay, we're gonna brush down here. I'm gonna brush across the bottom name. And then after that, we're gonna put the KT mask on here. We're gonna keep it moving on to our next color. Is anybody doing anything special for their Vlogmas? If you are doing Vlogmas, you have any lives you doing? What everybody doing? What everybody got going on? You can tell me in the chat. You don't have to be afraid. Talk to me because I talk back, honey. Talk to me. Talk to me. Hey, Rudy, thank you for coming in. Thank you for giving me the time. How are you today, Rudy? We're going to brush, 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 brush right on in. Right on in. Okay. Then we're going to start moving them up out the way because we do not want to, when you put the KT mask over top of it, you do not want it to attract or pick up any extra rhinestones. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick in a few more that we have right here. Okay. All right, I have a few over on this side. So what I'm going to do is just pick some up with my fingers and put them over here. That way we don't create too much of more of a pile up of the rhinestones going back and forth. We don't want to track up our design. We doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. What you got going on for tomorrow, unbiased? Or are you going live tomorrow? What you doing? Put it in the chat, Queen. Let me know. Or are you busy? Because if you're busy, keep doing what you're doing, honey. Tell us later. Because I know you got about 6, 7 jobs in one day. And I don't want to disturb you if you're working. If you're working hard and just listening, I appreciate you coming in. Okay, I'm just turning them over because now I got some that's flipped. And we don't want this to be flipped over because sometimes it's a little hard and difficult when they are flipped over. when you go to press them, but you don't want to make it hard on yourself. So sometimes you gotta really take and scan and go over it and make sure that it is in place. And we pretty much almost done. Welcome in, Miss Deborah. How you doing? Welcome in, Bud Files. I appreciate you coming in. You sewing and mine for you. Thank you, baby. Crafty on now. I ain't know Crafty was on now. I thought she was gonna come on later. Oh, you got a job on your hands, baby. If you modding for both of us at the same time. A true job. But we are almost finished. We're gonna brush these in across here. Oh, she on now. I thought she was gonna come on later. If she was gonna come on, I mean, she was gonna come on now, then I wouldn't have came on for us to be on at the same time. But I greatly appreciate you coming over here and putting a pair of eyes in the chat for me, though, Queen. I appreciate you. I really, truly do. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this part up. We are almost finished. All right, we're going to flip a couple of these over right here like that. We are almost finished. Almost finished. Oh, I'm going to keep going, honey. Trust me. Yes, ma'am. I sure am. I sure am. Thank you for telling me that, but I sure am, honey. Yes, ma'am. We're going to keep these in here right up in this top right here. Just like this. Uh-oh. There we go. Every now and then, the little wax pen want to act like you don't want to pick up. Come on, baby. Get up in here now. Behave. All right, I'm trying to find some that's already flipped over. So that way, when we go ahead and put them in, we don't have to worry about them being out of place. Okay. All right, now we're going to brush these over here to the side. Just like that. And we're going to go ahead and put our tape on at the bottom. Now I want to make sure this is wide enough. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I do have more tape down here. So I'm going to take and bend this like this because I don't want to put it down and mess up my rhinestone. I better use this end. We're going to go across just like that. Take and bend it in half. And then I'm going to take and cut it right across. All right. Okay, and just like that, we're going to pick up our word at the bottom because I want to keep them separate. Because the word blue is, the two words blue is going at the top. And this is a part of the design, so we definitely want to keep this separate. All right, just like that, we go down. Any of them that do come out of the holes, you want to always make sure you either take your finger or either you can take some type of picking tool and you just slide them right back in the hole. slide them right back in the hole. Because you don't want your design to be out of place. You want to keep it uniform as the holes that are in the actual design. So we're going to keep going like that. All right, I got one that really want to cut up over here. We're going to get him back in order though. There we go. Come on now. We don't want our design to be up and down. Okay. We're going to push down on him. Every now and then, if you get like some tape that want to act like it don't have no sense, don't want to act right, just take your brayer tool. Make sure y'all can see that. Take your brayer tool. You're going to go right across it. And you're going to keep on pulling right on up. And everything should be in place. Okay, I think I got two in the same hole. I'm going to take my other picking tool. I'm going to go in here. Pull that rhinestone off. And keep on going. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put my backing back on there. And we have one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull him off so he don't get ironed on our sweatshirt. Put the backing back on him. And I'm going to take and flip him over. I want to move that out the way because I don't want any of that to get messed up. And I think I moved one rhinestone out of place. Let's take and put him back in. This one right here in this corner. And we got, you don't want to cooperate, y'all. We're going to take and move him over. All right. Now we're going to take our other masking tape that we have. This is big enough, and it should go right across. And I think I am going to have to pull that roll out, even though I said I didn't want to, because I have two more parts that we have to do to this design. And we're going to go down. This part always make me nervous, y'all. There we go. All right, we're going to take and slide back down any pieces that have came out. Just coax it back on in there. I'm going to take my pointer piece of my picking tool and just get them to slide back in place like they should. All right, I think we pretty much got that straight. I'm going to take my masking tape backing. I'm going to put that right here so that I can pretty much have that together and ready to go. I am going to have to, I think I got, I'm going to use that old roll I have, but let me go across here because I don't want any of my pieces to be falling out. We got one up here. He don't want to act like he got some sense. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm going to pull this corner up. And just like that, we're going to head on to our other part of our design. Okay. I'm going to flip that over. I'm going to put this backing on here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this part of the template up. And then pulling this part up, I need to get up these rhinestones first. So what I'm going to use, it looks like a little trash can. It's not though. And I'm going to take and scoop them in here. And we're going to put them back in the container. so we do not lose any of them. Okay. I think this is going to be a little, I'm going to have to pick that up manually. Let me pull this tape off and hopefully it's not in the way. There we go. All right, pull that right about the way. Like that. Got one or two want to be a little sticky and difficult. Gonna move that out the way. And just like that, we gonna scoop, scoop. Anybody have any question? Thank you, Socks in the Garden. Thank you, Miss V. How you doing today? How you doing, Socks? I appreciate y'all coming in. Anybody have any questions? Y'all know y'all can put it in the chat. Miss Nita will get to it. Got a few of them that don't want to come up. We're going to just get this picking tool, pick them up, and keep going. Then we're going to go on to our next color, which is blue. Now, I did put a mix together of, it's like maybe about 2 or 3 different shades of blue. But I also have a plain blue, which is a sapphire blue. So I'm going to do the sapphire blue first. And then I will go on to the one that I kind of, put together like a little mix. But I want to get my rubber band and put my rubber band back on here. You definitely want to put your rubber band back on these rhinestones. You do not want them to get loose. You do not. Okay, we're going to move that out the way. We're going to pull up our template. I got that one out the way. Now, let me find my dark blue. Okay, this is my dark blue one. As you can see, it's not that big. But like I said, it is several pieces to this design, but it's one design. But it's cut in several different pieces because it is a layered rhinestone design. And I think I better go ahead and find a piece of masking that will fit this. So let me turn around and get my other masking tape I have back here. And this one is the old one. It's a little difficult because I cleaned up, y'all. And I definitely do not want to go all the way back in the back to go get the new big roll I had. So we're gonna fool around and fight with this one right here. Hopefully he'll act like he got some sense tonight and won't give us too much of a problem. But I always like to really cut my masking tape out first before you do your design because you really don't want your rhinestones to get messed up and be rolling all over the place. So I think I'm gonna bend that right there. Let me make sure I got enough. Let me go across it one more time. Nope, we need to go right here. Get my scissors. And we should be able to cut it. All right, we're gonna go across like that. Then we're gonna brush. Anybody have anything special going on? Hey Tamika, I appreciate you coming in. How you doing this evening? All right, we're gonna put a nice amount down, not too much and not too less. We're gonna put a just enough. Just enough. That should be enough. Well, at least what we're gonna start with. We're gonna put that to the side. We're gonna take our little brush and let me move y'all up to make sure y'all can see. Because I want y'all to see these pretty rhinestones. About to brush, get this design done. All right, we're gonna go across. Yeah, Miss Nita ain't put down enough. I definitely didn't put down enough. That's how it is when you used to always using just this little picking tool right here. See the little picking tool? I always use that picking tool and not a brush. So now that I got a whole lot better with this brush, I don't be knowing how many rhinestones to put down sometimes. But see how easy and quick that go in? I love it. I am so glad that I challenged myself to really work with this brush and come out good. Don't take up too much time. Uh-oh. Look like we about to have some lost rhinestones. All right, y'all behave now. Stay where y'all supposed to be at. Anybody have anything special? Hey, Tay Weezy, thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. Unbiased, can you try and see if you do hashtag blue and see if your link can be dropped in the chat? If not, I'm going to have to go back in and redo it because I went in and changed up my StreamYard and I'm not sure if that link is still working or not, or whether I have to redo it or not. That's if you have enough time, Queen. I know you're busy. I know you're busy. Miss V, you in the chat. Miss V, you are mod too. See if you can drop your link by typing hashtag blue. Cause I need to see if it's still working in StreamYard. If not, I'm gonna have to go back in and redo it. Cause they had that $10 sale and you can get that for a month. I don't know how long it is, but it was a Black Friday sale, and I went on and got that deal. So I don't know if they went on and took that link out because a whole lot of stuff I had to go in and recreate once I did put all my stuff, well, most of my stuff in. Yeah, it's not coming up. Okay. I'm going to have to go back in and redo the link. Thank you, Unbiased. I appreciate you, honey. I'll go back in and redo the link. That way, y'all will be able to drop y'all links and go and visit everybody's channel. So I'll make sure I do that so next time I go live, everybody can drop their own links. How about that? We're gonna get it on and pop in. This blue is pretty, y'all. Well, of course, you know I'm gonna say the blue is pretty because it's my favorite color. But this one right here, this dark blue, is very, very pretty. It's a very rich royal color. I really like this blue. Anybody going on tonight? Oh, you got the $10 deal too as well. Socks in the garden. Yeah, that was a real, real good deal. That was a good deal. Crafty had told me about it, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and jump on this. Cause I know sometime, honey, you be looking, you be like, okay, I'm gonna use this 25 for live stream, or I'm gonna use this 25 to put some gas in the tank or get it something else I need to get. So sometime when it come to that, you be like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. So I thought it was a good deal. I didn't want to pass it up. So I definitely went on and got that. Yeah, honey. But we are almost done this template right here, and then we're gonna switch over to our last one. It's brushing in pretty good. I just need to go back in for a couple of them and take and go ahead and put them in manually. But other than that, it's coming in perfect. And this is what is called your SS10s, if anybody wanted to know that. SS10s Rhinestones Hot Fix. Okay, we pretty much got that done. I'm going to sweep these to the side. I'm going to go back and look and make sure, because you want to make sure you look over and make sure you don't have any extra rhinestones. They might be peeping in little spots they're not supposed to be in, like a few of them I see. Or you have any of them that are turned up, or you have empty holes. You definitely don't want that. You want to make sure you complete your design fully by having your design fully with the rhinestones in it. And now and then you get a one or two rhinestones that don't want to act right. Just go ahead and take them out and you replace them and we keep it moving. Okay, I'm gonna look over it again. Okay, I got one right here. And I think we are pretty much good to go on that. I'm gonna brush them over because we definitely don't, like I said, you definitely don't want to get any rhinestones that don't belong. Okay, we are good to go. Okay, just like this, we're gonna go ahead again, get our masking tape together. Now this is an old one, so I'm definitely gonna have to give him a little extraness. He gonna need a little extra love, y'all, a little extra tenderness, y'all. But this part right here, oh my God, this one always make me nervous, y'all. Something about this tape. All right, it almost make you want to hold your breath. All right, let me do it. Okay, there we go. Not too bad, not too bad. I do have some out of place, but that is why I like that new one that I found because it works a whole lot better. It's like it just take them and say, okay, get in place. This is where we belong at, honey. But this one, you gotta fumble around with it a little bit. Gotta say, come on, this where you're supposed to be at. Kind of nudge him along, tell him, okay, this is where you belong at, baby. You don't belong over there. You belong right here. Get in your spot so you won't have our design looking crooked. Okay. Anybody got any questions? Hey, Miss Stacy, how you doing? Thank you for coming in, honey. I greatly appreciate you. We're gonna go ahead and put them in, make sure they all in place. Once we have done that, we will be ready to pick this up and going on to our third piece. And then we're gonna go to the heat press and put everything together. We're gonna put it, as I like to say, if you haven't seen me on any of my lives or any of my videos, my favorite word is congeal. So we can go ahead and put everything together and make it congeal, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up, and just like that. What? I cannot believe it. This masking tape is working pretty good tonight, y'all. And this is my old one. This is the one I said I was gonna stop using. All right. So I'm gonna put this down like this, right here in the place. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this heat press on so we can start getting hot. We're gonna put it at 335, and we're gonna do it for, I want to say, 25, 25 seconds. Okay, while that's heating up, we're gonna go ahead and move this out the way. Move that to the side. And then we're gonna move on to our last template. What you say, glasses? What you say? Oh, what you say, Miss V? I see you put something in the chat, but I do not know what you put in there. It looked like it said something about glasses, purple, yellow, diamond face. I wish it was a way that you could really read what they are saying, because you cannot see the emojis. They need to correct that because the host should be able to see the emojis if somebody is really, the emojis sit down. Thank you, Miss Merlin, for coming in. How are you this evening? Miss Sonia, thank you for coming in. Miss Robin, thank you for coming in. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? So we're gonna go ahead and scoop, scoop, scoop with our little dustpan, y'all, and our little broom. Our little dustpan and broom, but don't get it twisted now. These are some good things right here. These baby booty rhinestones now. It's just this is a quicker way for you to get them up so you won't have them all over the place and they be on the ground somewhere. And you really be hurt, be in your feelings. All right, he not gonna act right. So we're gonna just take this one right here and we're gonna go ahead and scoop, scoop and put him on back where he belong at. All right, we're gonna do our last design. Now the last part of the template was the part that I had kind of like mixed up the blues just a little bit because I wanted to do something a little different. But I wasn't sure exactly whether I was going to use it or not. And wait a minute, let me make sure I don't make a mistake because we don't want to get all our hard work messed up. So I got to make sure I pick up everything so everything can still be laying like it should. Okay, we're going to move that out the way. All right, y'all. Y'all behave. Okay, this is the last part of our design. And I had some blues. So what I'm going to do is take a poll in the chat because this is another part of blue that I want to put in the design to make it at the end. Hey, Crafty, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, Crafty. I'm going to get you. But anyway, let me check a poll. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera for 1 minute so y'all can see it. Y'all tell me which one I should use. So let's go to single lay. Okay, now I have this blue right here. Now let me switch back over because y'all can't see that one too good. Let me see. Um, okay. Y'all know Miss Nita gonna figure it out. I got it. It was rough over here. I was struggling going live. What? Are you okay, boo boo? What's wrong, Crafty? But I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna take a poll. Now I have different, like I said, I have one that's like a little mixture of blue that I did, and I wanted to use that for the last little piece of blue that I have. Now I'm gonna pour it in here so y'all can see it, and then I'm gonna show y'all the second one, and y'all let me know. Let me put the color. I'm in the light up here. Now this is the first one, and I kind of like mixed it up. It's different blues. If y'all can see, it's like a little small little light blue. Let me show you what it is. It's like this light blue right here, and it's like a dark blue, and then it's another blue that I put in here. Now that's that blue, or I can go with this blue right here. Let me put this in another top so y'all can see that real good. And y'all tell me, should I use one or two? Now that is number two. As you can see, it's like it has like little purple little flakes in it. If y'all can see it real good. Would y'all go for one or would you go for two? Now remember, I do already have a dark blue that is already on another piece of it. And I have silver, which is your crystal as well. So which one would y'all use? You couldn't put what in the chat? What you couldn't put in the chat, Crafty? So you saying two? This color right here, six? And then you say one. Okay, how many ones I got? Not the silver. I already did the silver, Crafty. That's in the word in another piece. So So it's either one right here or two right here. That's the remaining part. Let me show y'all again. Because Cracky about to come in here and start some stuff up hollering about some silver. We already did silver. Let me show y'all. Because Cracky about to mess us up, y'all. Okay. Now, the name part that I'm putting up here, let me make sure y'all can see. Because Cracky about to mess us up, y'all. Hollering about some, what you call it? Okay, I don't want to mess it up, though. Did I just mess something up? I think I messed y'all up. You never know which way to turn the daggone camera. Okay, now. This is the silver part already. That's for the name and also for a piece of the design. Then we have the dark blue already right here. So which one do y'all think we need to do for the last part of the design? Should we do this one, which is the second one? Or should we do this one, which is the first blue, which is the one I mixed up? So you have like a light blue. You see the light blue? And you also have a dark and an in-between blue that's in this one. So this is mixed up. So which one should we do? You said Cracky always start trouble on buyers. So everybody's saying the mix. Okay, cool. That's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna go for the mix. Thank you. Cracky come over here starting stuff up. Holler about some silver. We already put the silver together. That's how when you talk to people and they be already knowing, they be over here like, yeah, do the one. No, we already talked about it. Do the two. I'm gonna get you crafty. We're gonna get your little legs. We had to get your little legs crafty. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead. Like I told you, I always take my little strips and pieces off my flock. I don't throw them away because guess what? They gonna work out. They gonna do a job for us. They gonna hold it down for us. Okay, now we want to go ahead and take our masking tape again. I always want to do that before we get started because we definitely don't want to make a mess. Because like I told you, I wasn't going to get out that big roll because I cleaned up today. And that big roll way back there in the cut. I am not going back there to get him. So we will deal with the old one and make him work. And surprisingly enough, he working tonight, y'all. He must have known I wasn't going to use him no more. So he was like, you know what? I better go on and do my job. Because that lady already told me she going to put me way back there in the back somewhere. All right, y'all. We got that cut. I can now move him out the way. And we're going to go in with our mix. All right. This is the rest of the mix. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to put this right here. And we're going to brush. We're going to brush. Okay. You say hi on Halls. New t-shirt. No, you didn't, Bites. You say hi on Halls. Oh my God. I'm gonna I'm gonna need Crafty to go get somewhere and sit down with that one there. She had on Halls. That baby tired. Is you feeling better? I know you're feeling a little bit better, aren't you, Crafty? Because if not, Mama need to take a break. Take a load off. You said high on halls. Look at the colors, y'all. That's coming out pretty. Oh my gracious. I'm really loving this color. I'm glad I did mix this together. Because you have like a goldish, greenish color. Then you have a light blue. And then you have a dark blue. So I think this is perfect. But the sorry thing about it though, y'all, I'm going to have to mix some more because I used it on another design and I didn't mix a whole lot. That's why this was in a separate container. So I had to put some more in there and shake it around. But we're gonna cover what we can first. But we don't want to be looking crazy, so we definitely gotta put the same colors in here. But it ain't gonna be no biggie for us. for me to go ahead and put it together. But these colors are pretty, y'all. You feel better? But you said, sister, don't laugh, don't do me like that. I feel so much better. Okay, okay. Do you know all of the color names you're using? No, ma'am. I sure do not. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I sure do not. But I can tell you one thing. I got this. This was a long time ago. I had gotten this from Amazon. So I'm not sure that color. This is like a sea blue that I have in here. As you can see, it's a sea blue. And then we have the other color that I did put just a couple of pinches in there. And wait a minute, I do have a sticker on here, so I can tell you this one. This is it's like a greenish blue, AB. So it's like a AB color that this one is like a AB bluish green. So those are the colors that I'm using. And I also did put just a pinch of sapphire in there. So you have one, two, three, four different colors of blue that I do have in here. So we're gonna go ahead and do this like this because we're gonna still need some more of these. So we're gonna go ahead and mix these up real quick so I can go ahead and brush them all in at one time. Go ahead and do a couple of more pinches. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pinch off some of this over here. And then we're gonna shake, shake, shake so we can mix it up, y'all. All right, we're gonna take and do that like that. We're gonna put two little scoops in here, almost like we in the kitchen, but we not. And we're gonna do a little mixing of the rhinestones. Get our colors going, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this in here, and this is gonna be our last color. But I'm gonna put these tops back on here because we definitely do not want to have rhinestones all over the place and be crying. Be crying to get them up. All right, we're gonna do two little shakes of this. Okay, I think that's too much, but it's still gonna be pretty. All right, I'm gonna get the top, and then we're gonna do a little shake, 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 and see how it come out. Now I'm gonna shake this in y'all ear, but we're gonna shake it around a little bit. Welcome in to Educated Natural. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. Goodness cracker, you sure got those hauls from the main store and not the corner store. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look at your I'm gonna have to go back and look at your replay of your live. What you did, Crafty. But anyway, we took and mixed everything up out of our four colors. We're gonna go ahead and add it with the rest. And then we're gonna go ahead and brush, brush, brush in. Once we brush in, we're gonna put it on our sweatshirt. But yeah, as y'all can see, I even got it labeled blue already, y'all. Blue is my thing, y'all. If y'all haven't noticed, y'all will. Okay, one of the rhinestones wanted to pop down here. I'm gonna have to get him later. If y'all haven't noticed, blue is my thing. Blue's been my color since I was a little girl, y'all, really. A little girl. I have always loved the color blue. It's very hypnotizing, very deep, and it has a lot of meaning. It really does. But all of these blues are definitely blending in. And we're going to take in brush, 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 and we are almost there. Y'all, I'm going to have to go back in and set my hashtag blue back up so a lot of y'all can drop y'all links so that y'all can be able to go to other people's channels and mingle with them. I did not know that, when I went on and got the $10 little deal that they had for Black Friday, that was going to knock out a lot of things that I had already put in. So you live and you learn. It's no biggie. I will go back in and definitely make sure that I put that feature back in because I don't understand if I use the same account why it did not. Oh no, we don't want to do that one. If I use the same count, why it did not just automatically all of my things come back up. Because I even had to go in and create another like a backboard. As y'all can see, the board behind me is totally different. I had to go in there and recreate one. When it came to my name actually being in the corner, I had to go back in. In other words, I got a clean slate. It was everything was totally gone that I had already had in before now. So I'm just letting you know. You want to try that $10 little deal they got? You might want to say, mm-mm. If I mean, that's if you don't want to go through the hassle of redoing things. But if you love to do things, you love to recreate, love to design, go with it, honey. Go with it. Okay. I'm just going over and making sure everything is completely in the holes. We are almost finished. And then we're gonna go ahead. I don't want them two back to back like that. Then we're gonna go ahead and put our design on the sweatshirt. And then we're gonna call it a night. But I greatly appreciate everybody coming over from Miss Crafty Hat on Halls, as y'all said. I gotta go back and see what Crafty was doing, y'all. Crafty was being bad, y'all. She was misbehaving. Was she misbehaving? Call me gal. We just said call me gal. What? What in the world? Do you have it ready? My sister calling me out without calling me out, girl. Cut it out. What? What in the world? What I miss for StreamYard because they always had a tonality. I know. I was trying to figure that out too, T, and I was like, what in the world? Because I know before I had to use like the $10 deal, so it's not my first time, using that. So I was really trying to figure out why in the world is we and let me put this other one back up here, y'all, because y'all know y'all like y'all was all up on that. But I know what I'm saying is I could not understand why everything was completely wiped out and I used the same account that I always use. So I was trying to figure out, okay, so y'all doing the Black Friday thing, but shouldn't all of our information, be still already right there? Back to work later, y'all. Thank you, Dan. So I appreciate you coming in and you have a good evening. I couldn't understand why I had to go through all of that, but I had to go in and create everything. I didn't have my scrolling banner like I normally have, so I'm gonna have to go back in and do that. My overlay, I had to go and do that, and the little one in the corner, as you can see up in the right corner, I had to go in and create one of that. So everything was just completely taken out, and it shouldn't have been when like I said, I used my same account that I've been doing. All I did was just switched over to the $10 thing, so I couldn't figure that out. But needless to say, I don't mind because I love the design, so I'm good with that. Thank you for coming in, sweet thumbs. I appreciate you. But I'm just saying, I'm just telling everybody that they might go for the $10 deal. If you got a lot of little things that you already got on there, then you might have to just recreate. That's all. But if it's no biggie, it's no biggie. That's all. Okay. We are finished, y'all. Let me put this one right here. We're going to go ahead and grab our mask tape. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody trying to get up in the crew, y'all. He don't belong in there. Okay, let me go over it again. Because it look like we got one or two people that's trying to get on board and they shouldn't be. And we don't need to put him in our design if he don't belong. Okay, we're going to take and slide them over. And I'm just going to scan and across. Okay, I think we're good to go. We're going to get our mask. We're going to put it down. And just like that, we're going to be done. We're going to be done. We're going to be done. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. Okay, y'all. We go to anxiety for me again. Some of this tape will really be doing something to me, but you know what? Let me brush these up because I would hate for all this to stick to this tape. So we're going to go ahead and brush them up out the way. All right. Okay, now we're going to hold this down like this. We're going to get a good grip on it. And we're going to go straight down. And just like that, we're going to slide across. Anybody that came out of place, we're going to drop them back in place like they should be. Because we don't have time for nobody to be out of place. We want our design to be pop, pop, popping. We want these rhinestones to say one word and not 20 and 30 and 40 other words that it shouldn't say. So we're going to make sure everybody stay in their spot. Just like that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and slide everybody back in their spot. This is another reason why I don't care for this tape, y'all. This is the main reason why I don't care for this tape right here. So you put it on, and he want to go to slide like he's sliding in the home base. And we ain't got time for that. We want him to stay right where he should be at. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Then I'm going to use that roller. I'm going to roll across it because I want them to pretty much stay where they're supposed to be at. And they don't be taking and dropping off. So when we go and move it to the heat press, we won't have too many problems. But I want to make sure, like I said, it don't say 20 words, but it say one. Now, I'm going to roll across here with our brayer. Then we're going to get set up at the heat press. All right. I'm going to put this right here so I can get to it. All right. Okay, now. And here we go, y'all. Let's pick them up. Sassy, thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. How are you doing this evening? All right, y'all. And I think we're doing pretty good when we use that brayer tool. So as y'all can see, they come up pretty good. Even with some masking tape that's not too sticky. And it should be, but it's not. But he's doing his job for right now. How about that? So I'm going to put that down. Now, I am going to tell y'all, I got a cheat sheet for this design because this design, the first time I tried this design, and I had this design for about a year, y'all. That thing did not work out. So I wound up not even finishing the design. But this time, I'm going to use that little cheat guide. And we're going to go ahead and put this together on the sweatshirt. But first of all, we're going to go ahead and sweep up our rhinestones and get them out the way. And being that I'm using this jar, I'm going to have to use the back end of this because I don't want them to go all over the place. But we're going to get our little broom and our little dustpan. Remember what I said now. Just because I said the broom and the dustpan, don't think that this is trash. This is not trash. And these are very good rhinestones. But this is your easy way to get them up. So you don't make a mess and they be all over the place. And you be on the floor crying as you picking them up. Whether you're going to use a vacuum cleaner or whatever you're going to use to get them up, you're going to be crying while you're doing it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put mine in this little thing I call a little dustpan. I don't know what they call it. But I'm going to go ahead and use them and get them up. And then just like this, as y'all can see, I'm going to use this back piece. I'm going to let y'all see what I'm doing. See this little back piece right here? We're just going to go right down here. We're going to let that loose just a little bit. Let a little tension off it. You want to take your time and do it, because if you don't, they still will come out and be all over the place. And I just did it. And I said, I wasn't going to do it. Oh, my gracious. Still came out too fast. All right, I'm going to just sweep them to the side, because, we ain't got time to play with these rhinestones right now. I'm going to come back to them. How about that? We're going to put that to the side. I'm going to get everything together. And then we're going to move over to the heat press. I was going to use my Cricut press, but I thought about it. Being that I'm doing it on a sweatshirt, I would rather that I did continue to use my heat press. Now, when the next time I do a shirt, I am going to use a heat press, the Cricut heat press, so that y'all can see how it is. But like I said, I have my little cheat guide. Now I'm gonna pick everything up and put it on this board. And then I'm gonna use my cheat guide, y'all. I do have a cheat guide. I don't know if y'all can see it. Little cheat guide to help me do this. Okay, now I'm gonna take and bend the camera down for one quick minute. We're gonna switch over. We're gonna get some lighting going on. And guess what? We're gonna be done, y'all. Okay, now I'm trying to give me a minute, y'all. Cause it look like everything wanna. Okay, stop camera on that. Okay, y'all give me a minute. Give me a minute. We are going to switch over. Okay, I'm still here, y'all. Don't think I'm not. I'm just gonna move a few things around so we can be all situated. And I'll make y'all dizzy like we on the slots or something. Then I'm gonna bring some lighting over here, because guess what? Everybody loves to be able to see what you're working on. So I'm gonna make sure we got plenty of light, and we're gonna have action, y'all. Plenty of light. Man, we already turned our heat press on, so we are good to go with that. Let me grab this sweatshirt. Okay, I got that set up. I got this set up. All right, now let me unplug y'all from right here. I'm gonna put y'all right here. And let me make sure y'all can see. All right. All right. Can y'all see that heat press? Y'all can see the heat press? Let me make sure y'all can see the heat press. Because we got a little weird, little funky setup tonight, y'all. But anyway, we are at the heat press. Now, I'm not going to use the traditional, what color we want to say, green and all them colors. I'm using a very bright yellow, y'all. Because y'all know that is one of my colors that I use for my logo. Oh, that is real hot, y'all. Crisp, hot, hot. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pull these two back. Put them back on there. We're going to take the moisture out of this hoodie. And the best way to do that, and to also have everything centered up, being that this, I do not have one of those heat presses that allows you to be able to um, put it on, like sleeve it on, or I'm going to do mine like this. I'm going to take and turn it backwards. I'm going to pull it down like this, put the arms out, bring it all the way down. You see where the pocket is? I want to make sure the pocket is pretty much lined up. The top part of my hoodie is right here. The tag part is right here in the middle. So I'm going to take and pull that down. I'm going to make sure everything under here is flat. I'm going to pull that down some more because I don't want it to be on that pocket. And we're going to take some of this moisture out of a hoodie, because whenever you have any type of item that you are pressing and putting, whether it be sublimation, whether it be rhinestones, whether it be regular vinyl. You always want to make sure you take some of the moisture out, because whether it was in a bag, whether you just had it sitting around, or whether it was in the store, it has a lot of moisture in it, and you do not want it to conflict with your design and putting your things on your shirt. Okay, now I need to look at this. This is purple. Okay, we need to put the name. I'm going to put the name right here. Now let me know if y'all can see. Can y'all see it? Because I cannot read the chat. Let me bring y'all up. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's what I'm thinking, that this yellow is going to make it pop. And then I want it on this yellow hoodie. Y'all know I'm a little different. Y'all know I use a lot of colors. Come on now. Y'all know how this need to do. I'm going to use these colors because guess what? I like colors. I love blue, but I like colors. But we're going to go ahead and grab the top part. And we're going to put it right here. I'm going to go ahead and find my lint roller. I had my lint roller earlier when I was fooling around. So I'm going to find my lint roller because I have extra pieces of hair and stuff that's on here. And you definitely do not want that hair to get entwined in your rhinestones, your HTV, your sublimation, or anything that you might be working with. You do not want that to be in your design because that will be seen. You will see that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull this off. We're going to line this up to a nice point. Okay, normally I go like 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers down, but pretty much I'm going to eyeball this, and I'm going to say I want this to be right about there. Not too low, not too high. Make sure it's nice and centered. Okay, that's good right there. I'm going to go across there. You can put a Teflon sheet down or not, and I'm going to go for not. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Everybody following along pretty good? Everybody all right? Y'all, I can't see their chat, so I'm trying to be nosy while we waiting. But we did do this at 3:35. That was the temperature. And we did that for 25 seconds. And we're going to go across just like this. And we're going to peel that right on up. Right on up. We're going to go ahead like that. Okay, now, like I said, y'all, I got my little cheat guide over here because I don't want to mess this up. So I'm trying to see if maybe I need to put, I'm going to move this up some. Make sure we don't have no more hair particles. Now, I'm trying to see which is my biggest piece that I need to bring over so that the other ones will line up pretty much okay. Okay, my purple was my light blue. Let me look at that one because if I line this one up, then the rest of it should fall in place pretty much. Okay. Okay, this is the main part of my word. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slide this one off. I'm going to go ahead and pretty much center this under the word blue is. And then doing that, everything else should pretty much fall into place. We're going to hold on to this. I'm going to pretty much, because this tape funny, y'all. I don't want this to mess up, so I'm going to have to pretty much try to really hold this before I put it down. I'm going to have to eyeball it. Let me see, this G is going to sit like that. This is my piece in the middle. I'm going to take and go down just like that. Try to move it over just a little bit without it messing up. Pick it up. And I think we're going to be okay just like that, y'all. I'm going to go across. This time I am going to put a Teflon sheet down, and the reason why I say that because the previous rhinestones that I did press, you don't want to run across them because baby, they hot. They are hot, and you will be having out your hand hurt, and it won't be in a good way because you got to make sure that you don't put your hands on them hot rhinestones. So to avoid all that, we're gonna go ahead and cover that up. All right, and we up. We're gonna move this out the way. Now we gotta go ahead and put in our next piece, which should be lined on the outside. Let me make sure I'm right. Okay, the dark blue is the dark blue would be my blue. So that's going to be the inside. So I'm going to put the inside piece in, and it looked like one of my rhinestones didn't want to come up. I meant one to come up. What you do is just simply take your finger or whatever, and you just brush it back down. So when I put the next rhinestones down, all I have to do, and let me go over here and reach my picking tool, because it look like every now and then you're going to have one or two, but it's okay. All you do is take your picking tool, your tweezers, put it back in place. Okay, go on and get in place now. Don't show out. People on the live want to see the design. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get in place. All right. Okay, now we're going to keep on going across. Just like that. We are pretty much ready to go. This blue came out pretty, y'all. Thank y'all for telling me which colors to use. I greatly appreciate y'all. This is going to be very pretty on this. Okay, we are finished with that one. I'm going to move him to the side. Now we're going to take our dark blue, which goes, let me make sure I'm right. The dark blue. The dark blue is my blue, which goes on the inside. Okay, so the next layer is going on the inside, y'all. And this was the blue, the dark blue, the sapphire blue that we brushed in. So I'm going to take and make sure I got this in my hands again because we don't want to mess up. And we want all of our design to lay right in place. Okay, come on. Everybody line up. Everybody line up. Everybody line up. Okay, I'm going to pick him back up because we need to go over just a tad bit so we can make sure our design is going to line up properly. Okay, that goes with that. That looks like that's right there. This is going right here. And we're going to lay that down just like that. Now we're going to put our Teflon sheet back over. Like I said, we don't want to be in here itchy, ow, in here hurting. We're going to put that down. And then we got our last piece, y'all. How y'all think it's going to come out? I can't see the chat yet, but I'm gonna look in a minute. I think it's gonna come out pretty. So we gotta go from this right here, y'all. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Gotta go from this pretty design right here to what we created. Or what you gonna say? That mess y'all created. What? You created that, Miss Nita. But we gonna see. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. Trying to give it a few seconds. I don't want to burn my hand because it's KT Mansby, we're real hot sometimes. Real hot. Okay, however, we are going across. We are going across. We are pulling off. And now we're going to go with our last little piece, which is our crystal rhinestones that I started off with when I first started brushing them in. And I got a rhinestone right here. I'm not sure if it has to go in, but I'm going to put him to the side. And this part that I'm pulling off now goes on the outside of our design. So we're going to take and hold it down. We're going to go ahead and make sure everything lines up. Okay. All right, come on, thing. Should move it down a little bit. Let me look at that paperwork again. I want to make sure this is lining up right. This one got me a little nervous, y'all. A little nervous. Okay, now, let me see. Okay, this is my outside, so it should pretty much shadow down in here like this. Move it over a little bit, and it should fall. Nope, that don't look right. I gotta move that over some. Should pretty much fall and line up right here. This should come down. Nope, I'm up too high because I see how the O is. So this should come over a little bit like that. And I think y'all, fingers crossed now. I'm gonna have to take and slide over a few, but I think we pretty much got it lined up. I'm gonna go ahead and go down for 25 seconds and see what we got, y'all. See what we got. Now I'm not gonna show y'all, so I'm getting ready to turn this camera off. I'm gonna put y'all back over here where y'all was, and we about to see. And let me make sure this one rhinestone that was attached at the bottom don't go anywhere. I don't think it does. I'm gonna move that over there. I'm gonna move this light back, and I'm gonna bring y'all over here now. Okay, I'm gonna move y'all. So let me go ahead and not make y'all dizzy. Okay, so now we are about to move back over where we was. We're gonna see how this turned out. How y'all think it turned out? Yes, no, maybe so. Or y'all gonna say, nah, Miss Nita don't know what she doing, y'all. She don't know what she doing, y'all. I'm just trying to move stuff out of the way because I want y'all to be able to see it. What y'all think? Yes, no, maybe so. I gotta pull a heat press up, y'all. I didn't even pull the heat press up all up. So what y'all think? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, no, no, yes. Which one y'all think? All right. Well, I'm gonna put it on the table, and I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of it, and then y'all tell me what y'all think. I know you looking, Cracky. Keep looking. Keep looking. You about to see. Ain't about to burn myself either, though. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That thing on smoking, y'all. I know I got y'all in the dark. Just pay attention, Miss Nita Carmen. Come back to the layout. Okay, camera is on. Camera is on. I'm gonna move these rhinestones out the way because y'all, we don't want to have our rhinestones all over the place. Now I haven't even taken the plastic off. I'm gonna set y'all right here so y'all can see. Let me turn it around real good so y'all can see. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me go ahead and pull that off. I'm gonna pull that off. I'm gonna go ahead and do a single layout so y'all can see. Uh-oh, not that one. This one. So what y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all tell me. Y'all think it came out good? Or y'all, nah, Miss Nita don't know what she doing, y'all. Miss Nita don't know what she doing. What y'all think? Oh, I'm loving it though, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I will be wearing it. So what y'all think? What y'all think? Tell me now. Don't keep me waiting. Let me make sure no rhinestones. That's why I'm shaking it, y'all. Making sure no rhinestones drop out up out here. Okay, let me turn y'all around. Let me turn y'all around. So what y'all think, y'all? I mean, I don't see nobody telling me nothing. I'm holding it up, Crafty. Let me come to this other camera because I don't think everybody can see real good. Let me go ahead and go to this single layout. So let me go ahead and put that back. Let me go to this one right here and make that solo layout. Okay, now let me come over here. Let me come over here. Let me come over here. Now y'all tell me What y'all think? What y'all think? I mean, ain't nobody telling me nothing. What y'all think? Is there not enough light in here for y'all? Or what? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, that thing bouncing in that light. What y'all think? What y'all say? Yeah, no. Maybe so. Yeah, no. Let me turn one of these lights out. One of these lights not acting right, y'all. Let me turn one of them lights off. One light is not acting right. Okay, that one doing too much. Let's get some little leverage going on up in here. So what y'all think? Blue is dope. That's what it say. Blue is dope. What y'all say? I think I like them colors though, y'all. Them colors came out pretty. Oh my goodness. I am so loving it. Let me put y'all back on this one. I am loving it. I am loving it. I am loving it, y'all. I am loving this. Oh, now I can't wait to wear this. I'm gonna have to find me some. I think I'm gonna just put some blue jeans on with this. We ain't gonna be extra with it. I'm gonna put some blue jeans on with this, but this is popping, y'all. I like this. I like this. I really, really like this. You was in the bushes. Thank you, Sammy Joe. I appreciate you. But that is all Miss Nita got for tonight. So this was Vlogmas number 2. I mean number 4 for me. So I'm not doing a video. This is the video for today. But I got to come to y'all again tomorrow. Whether it be a live, whether it be a video, whether it be a short, whichever one I do tomorrow, it will be day number 5, Vlogmas, or as I call it, Bluemas. So until we see each other again, y'all know how I leave y'all. I don't say goodbye, because you say goodbye to people you never intend to see again. I tell y'all, y'all be safe in these streets. I'll see y'all.